Today we're playing some more NBA 2K23. Today we're playing the last two, I think the last game, if I'm not mistaken. The last, or the well, we're in the middle of the second to last game. So I went off to Big Lots today because I heard Big Lots got a lot of stuff in. Well, most of it was from Target. It was something that the company bought. I guess Target had a big a couple shipping containers that didn't get opened until just today, or just a few weeks or months ago. So they decided to ship. So Big Lots decided to buy all this stuff. I think it was like $1.2 billion in items or whatever. It's like $100 million in items, I think is what it was. And they shipped a bunch of it to my store in deal. And all of it was just like women's undergarments. It was basically lingerie and little kids' boots and shoes and tons of stuff. Just tons of the same product. But, so I went looking around and I saw they had a Byte Tech. They had a Byte Tech headphone stand that lit up. So it's got like 6 colors in it: the red, green, blue, yellow, kind of like the white and stuff, and it just shifts around. It does the colors, namely the RGB color spectrum. So I picked it up and bought it and thought it was the greatest thing ever. Yep. Knew it.
Hey, 2K fans. Big Pat here, public address announcer for your Charlotte Hornets for nearly 20 seasons. Well, I'm back this week to help you pick your final contender for the top play of the year. Let's see your last set of contenders for 1 million VC.
Come here. Hey! Had to get that one, bro.
From Season 4, you love the Snowman's putback dunk, icing the game in Knights territory from Kids Gaming 1. Straight out of the comic books. Whiz, pow, boom. After many attempts, No Sleep Uno broke through in Season 5 with his power-surging lob. The top assist became the top play of Season 5, but will you?
That's why I know for sure that I need to get a PS5 eventually, and in the future I'm going to continue to play 2K, because of the fact that, you know, a lot of the events are in the city now. So it's like there's a lot more events going on in the city than there is in the Goat Boat, which is kind of making me sad. So yeah, and what logo is that? Is that supposed to be like a crown, smoothie crown? I really don't know, but their floor is immaculate. That cotton ball headed pelican looks so vicious. We're gonna throw a dip in, get that in so we can get focused on the game. We got one more game after this, and I think it's against San Antonio. And I think we're gonna play in our red jerseys. We're in our purple now. I missed 5 shots so far, so that puts me about at 80% right now. Or no, 75, I think. If I'm not mistaken. So let's put me in a weird spot. I think I'm like 75% or 74. I'm not sure. Let me see what it says. What is 8 divided by 13?
That would be approximately 0.6153.
Okay, I'm at 61%. All right. I'm way lower than I thought I was.
Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against Sacramento. So on the floor for Cleveland, Garland is out there with the Coral. Then there's Mobley. Then it's Williams. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. Count the basket. And so many teams with an eye on the playoffs now, Smitty, even for the teams that aren't going to make the postseason. What's the focus now? What is their purpose?
I mean, okay, so what is it to feel? People always ask me. I've heard things, and people always ask players, what does it feel like to not go to the playoffs, not to know you're going to play basketball for another month? You know, you're not going to sit there and play for another 2 months. You know what I mean? You get 2 extra months off compared to everybody else and stuff. He says, well, one of the guys, I can't remember who it was, but I think it was not Luca, but it was, I think it was Bam Adebayo said, you know, it just makes it easier for us to get more stuff done in the off season. Gives us an extra month for one of our scouts. Gives us another month. Gives us 2 extra months to go scout players. I think that's probably true.
I think the focus now, Kevin, is still to develop, still create good habits. And this is a final audition for a role for next season for a lot of guys.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
But then they asked Michael Jordan. He said, they asked Jordan exactly what is it like to go play in the playoffs. He says it's an atmosphere you cannot describe. I mean, you've got more fans coming to watch games in there, and for the arenas, it's you can't imagine how expensive those courtside seats are. Because for the Lakers and the Nuggets game, it was $23,000 for a courtside seat. Like, I'm not paying no 23 grand for a seat down low. But it's like with any sport you go to, the playoffs, you know, baseball, soccer is going to be the same way. Football, you know, same way. So it's going to be really weird.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Brooks the pass to Garland. Okoro with it. They get it back. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
And look at how the offensive... And the Cavaliers with possession here.
He's 15. He said it's like nothing you've ever experienced. He says it's just the atmosphere is just excellent. I mean, it's like everything means more in the playoffs than it does in a real, you know, a regular season game, because we know we've got 82 of them to play in the playoffs. You've got 28, 35. You got 35 extra games you got to play if you're going to go play all 7. 35 to 42, I think.
They trail by 16. Last time they met in Cleveland.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
Zion Williamson is out there with T. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Barrett, and it's Smith in at the 1 spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against Sacramento played superb basketball. He had an impressive number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever.
He said, there's no way I paid 23. And Michael Jordan said, those tickets down there down low are expensive as hell. Yeah, some of them go for $50,000. I've seen one time.
Whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Okay, we gotta fix it, guys. We gotta fix it. That was weird. It just like shut off. It like the scoreboard disappeared. Come on. Come on. That was weird. It just like stopped.
Big choice here. Choose your second finalist for Top Play of the Year. Will it be the phenomenal putback, the unthinkable pass, or the highest double lob? Tough decision. Thanks to every single person who has submitted their top plays this year to 2K TV. Next week, you'll have Top Play of the Year.
Here's Garland, looking for his first basket, still in this one. And down the stretch here, each night threatens to reshuffle the playoff seedings.
Well, I love this time of year, BA, because you're getting up in the morning, you're jumping on the internet, you're trying to check to see, well, what happened last night? Did they lose a half game? Are they up 2.5? Can we still get there? This is what it's all about.
So for Cleveland right now.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
He's 47.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Well, guys, T in the last outing against the Kings played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, BA, there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Now here's Ingram. Williamson, right side. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, that's a tremendous combination down there of strength and Zion's length, and he's going to dominate any defender around the rim.
Back to Garland. Shot clock at 5. Covered by Smith. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Think about New Orleans and the atmosphere that is around this city and kind of vibrancy to it. It can be challenging for professional athletes here.
Both good from the line that time. And the food and fun atmosphere of New Orleans is certainly infectious, Brent.
Oh, no doubt. Incredible tradition down here and so much great food, DA. I mean, right now I'm thinking about a beignet. How about you and me after the game? We go grab something, yeah?
Oh, that sounds good, man. Maybe a little crawfish etouffee. I left my wallet back at the hotel.
That's not good.
Pass to Brooks. All sorts of time. Nice jump shot. Brooks has got 7 points.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
T. Soft touch off the glass.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Covered by Smith. Deflected. And he's able to get it back. And they get it back. Cleveland calls timeout.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Ingram against Garland. Pass to Brooks. Fires the 3. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Garland. Following the score by New Orleans. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's T. And another one falls for New Orleans.
Now, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Pass to Brooks. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Ingram fires from way outside. And the Pelicans get it back. Here's Williamson. Here's T. And finally they hit one. 37 points for him.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
From deep. The shot, no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
To the middle. Barrett. That's tipped. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Brooks against Barrett. And it's Brooks missing.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And he jams it home with authority.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now here's Brooks. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's T. Pass to Williamson. Over Williams. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Williamson's got 6 here in the quarter. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Brooks outside. Will it go? No good that time.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Williamson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed. Williamson's got 10 points in the game.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And he slams it in one-handed.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, heck, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. They've drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Davidson's shot is good.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Pass to Okoro. Here's Garland. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the paint. Shot clock at 3. The 3 from Okoro. That shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavs. Came out with a victory.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
And Okoro, he plays determined, but he also plays very physical, so he's going to draw fouls from anywhere.
Well, you ask any team executive, but they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Here's Okoro. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Pass to Mobley. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. New Orleans has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Down low. T. Oh, connects again.
And another 50-point outburst for him as he continues this incredible season.
And he's marching towards history as he looks to catch the mark for third most 50-point games in a single season. Absolutely amazing. To the inside. Pass to Okoro. Takes the 3. And another shot. And Mobley with the layup. Mobley's got 6.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
T. Oh, another one falls.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Okoro. And here's Mobley. Outside Garland. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Garland's got his first basket.
And you don't mind those shots from Garland if they're in rhythm and with tempo.
Oh, got that one up quick.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Cleveland needs to get off a shot. No good. Now New Orleans takes it the other way.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your Pelicans.
So he gets them both. 1:46 left in the half. Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Mobley outside. Here's Okoro, guarded by Barrett. Okoro, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. Outside Garland. 1:02 left in the second period. Here's Augustine. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And that's going to be a travel. Cleveland shooting at just 26% in the second. To the left wing. Pelicans cleared away. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Pass to Garland. The layup misses.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's T inside. Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And Mobley gets it to go.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans showing no mercy and just
38.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Smith out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's T in at the 4. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Well, New Orleans shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. To the middle. Outside for Ingram. To the paint. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Hello, Wario.
Watching Zion's leaping ability, gets over the defense, and easily finds the rim.
Pass to Okoro. Smith against Garland. Back to Okoro. Here's Mobley. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Mobley's got 10 points.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
Down low. Here's T. Good! That's another bucket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Okoro. Brooks with it. Right side, Williams. And here's Garland. Back to Williams. 4 on the clock. He shoots. Rebounded by New Orleans.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the inside. And again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Brooks outside. Smith against Garland. Here's Okoro. Rebounded by Ingram. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. For 3, Smith. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Smith. Ingram's got 9 assists now tonight. Brooks outside. To the paint. Looking to end the run. They get it back. Mobley. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
That free throw no good.
At the line for New Orleans.
And he sinks the second. The Cavaliers have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Okoro. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Snatched up. Here's Mobley. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Now here's Williamson. He's got 12.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Brooks outside. Pass to Okoro. T grabs the miss.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
So it's the Cavaliers now. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Brooks outside. Back to Garland. Up and over Smith. And another miss by Cleveland.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Now here's Williamson. 16 points for him. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Chalk up 2 there.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Cavaliers shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Brooks, the pass to Garland. Here's Williams. Oh, they need this! And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Off the inbound pass, and they pick up 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Smith. Down low. Here's Williamson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Defensive foul.
And how much strength is on display right there from Zion Williamson.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Three-pointer. Pelicans cleared away.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Hunt. Launches a three. The offensive rebound. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, Zion bringing it right there, crashing the glass, and relentless energy to get the ball.
Goes up at the stripe. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Hunt. Here's T. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And it's New Orleans with another.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
New Orleans. Smith. Third personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Covered by Smith. And Williams punches it home.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Count it.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Okoro. Covered by Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in the game. Peterson, that one's good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Yeah, we all raise our eyebrows to the scoring, but Brandon Ingram is an assist getter.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Augustine, he's checked in for Williams. Here's Hunt. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's T. And again, no good by New Orleans.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Now here's Ingram. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And too long on the shot. Cleveland the rebound. He blocks it again. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Tatum's checked in. To the middle. Here's Augustine. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Augustine's got his first 2 points of the night. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but It's importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Lets it go. The shot no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet. The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Okoro, no good.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
That one falls. 5 points in the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Hounded by Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers. At the line for
And he
2.
makes a first. And so he hits both. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Pass to Davidson. Over Augustine. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Lays it up and banks it in.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
A minute 15 left to play in the third. Just 5 to shoot.
Pelicans foul. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls. Darius Garland, he's checked in for Okoro.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Left side Garland. Count the basket. Garland's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
From 15 feet away. And yes, another basket. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
The 3 is up. Unable to get that one. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
T, no good. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Garland. And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's T. Non-stop scoring machine right here. From outside the arc. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Way out of reach with it. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Cleveland right now. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question. Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
"13 feet out. And no good."
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Hounded by Tatum. Inside, Augustine.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Pass to Davidson. Another one goes. Incredible. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
The Cavaliers shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Here's Key. Reed with it. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still zero here in the second.
There's the triple. Doesn't go that time. And Cleveland the other way now. It's stolen. To the paint. Here's Hunt. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Davidson. Down low. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive. And here are the Cavaliers now. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Pass to Reed. Fires for three. Tatum pulls it in. And here are the Pelicans now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. The three is up. Davidson's shot is good.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
To the right side. Hounded by Tatum. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Nails it from three.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Pass to Key. Now Reed. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from deep. Can't get it to drop. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. He's covered by Augustine to the inside. Here's T. Second chance shot. Basket counts.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Reed. And they call an illegal screen here.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic. You're not going to...
And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent.
A few weeks ago, we crowned the first female legend in NBA 2K23.
And shortly after, we caught up with her to congratulate her in person. Meet Aaliyah.
Today, we have Aaliyah from the NBA 2K community on 2K TV. Aaliyah, welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all for having me here. This is such a big honor. I appreciate y'all for giving me this opportunity.
The last game of the season is always surrounded with a lot of hope. Playoff hopes for most teams, and Greg, hopes for the future for the others.
In one way or another, every player is happy to reach this point, either so they can finally get their playoff run started or so they can get their well-deserved rest in the offseason.
And the starting group for the Spurs, we've got Person, and it's Jamison in at the power forward. Here's Endor. No good on the triple. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. It's a three-point game. Pass to Barrett. Here's Davidson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Here's Davidson. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Person, the pass to Jameson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
New Orleans has come out of the gates quickly. Ingram passes to Davidson. About 1 minute into the first quarter. San Antonio with the ball. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Once again for your Pelicans.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Endor. And again, unable to change momentum here. New Orleans has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. About the Spurs playoff streak. 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
Here's Davidson after R.J. Barrett's bucket.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Inside. A nice shot by Davidson. And it's 9 points for T.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Davidson. Here's Person. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Shot clock at 3. It's tipped. Here's Nicholson. And that one's good. Williamson.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
I followed him all the way, didn't I?
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk with San Antonio's head coach. The issue that concerns him the most about the team they're facing tonight is matching up with that quickness. He said at times we may go with a smaller and quicker lineup ourselves. Other times we have to use our physicality. It really depends on the flow of the game. Guys, we'll see how this one turns out.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Barrett. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game. A versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Pass to Davidson. Here's McLeod, covered by Williamson. Looking to end the run, and it's Endor missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Drills the three-pointer. 14 points for T.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Spurs trail by 21. And the pass to Endor. Here's Davidson. Plays it up and banks it in.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
McCloud. Here's Jamison. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Nicholson passes to Davidson, and he jams it with authority.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Passes it to Person. Here's Davidson. Outside, Jamison. Pass to Person. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, what a leap by Williamson. Fearlessly rising up and slamming it down.
Pass to Endor. Here's McCloud. Here's Person. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And that one misses from Endor.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And Barrett gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Endor. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Jazz. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Will it go? Pelicans pull it in. Davidson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
A shot by McCloud, no good. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Williamson left side. Over McCloud. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now the pass to McCloud. Here's Jamison. The rebound by Davidson.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Davidson's gone 3 of 4, shooting 75% from deep here. Davidson passes to Jamison. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses. New Orleans has got 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. T is out there with Barrett. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Peterson in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now, here's Barrett. After the miss from Davidson. Clock at 6. Shoots over Kuzma. Nails the wing jumper. Nice shot from Davidson. Davidson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Pelicans. And San Antonio shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Passes it to Davidson. Here's Endor. 6 on the shot clock. Over Barrett. And it's Endor missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Pass to Davidson. Shoots over Kuzma. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Person. Here's Endor. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From the arc. Pelicans with the rebound. Davidson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Shoots over Kuzma. And it's Davidson missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Pelicans. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
So it's San Antonio now. The Pelicans make their last shot. Endor. San Antonio again missing. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 29 points for T.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Endor. Barrett covering. Here's Kuzma. It's deflected. And here's Barrett. He's got 8. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth, because I like it when games become a little bit more physical, because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart, because the smart will take from the strong.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by New Orleans.
To the paint, here's Davidson, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Cavaliers was all business. He had an impressive number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
The energy Barrett plays what puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hand.
And the first one drops. And so Barrett nails both of them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's McLeod. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah. Here's Kuzma. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Kuzma's got his second bucket.
And the intensity on the boards, Kuzma using the long arms to keep plays going.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of of my nights back when I played.
Here's Davidson, following the score by New Orleans. The pass to Endor. Here's McLeod. Here's Davidson. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Davidson. And he banks in the layup. Davidson's got 38 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Person. Goes back up. Rejected by Davidson. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. New Orleans has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. To the inside. He got it again. Sensational.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for 3rd for the most 40-point games in a season. McLeod passes to Kuzma. And no good that time.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Kicks to Ingram. To the middle. Here's Davidson. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Davidson. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Ingram. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Passes it to Davidson. Pass to McLeod. Here's Person. 6 to shoot. At the tip. To end the cold streak. Rejected by Davidson. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Substitution on the court.
6. 5, okay.
And so it's New Orleans enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from T.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Person, and it's McLeod, and at the 5.
Yeah, the defender all over
The Spurs have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And so Person nails both of them. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Pass to Barrett. For 3, Ingram connects from three-point range. Ingram's got 7.
And this is Ingram's attitude. He's ready to fire away as soon as the ball hits his hands.
Here's Endor. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Out to the wing. Here's Davidson. Covered by Williamson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
Spurs ball.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
The pass to Person. Passes to McCloud. Just 5 to shoot. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Howard down with both hands.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Endor. The three-pointer, no good.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped. And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
The Spurs shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Person, the pass to Davidson. Spurs passing it around. Jamison. Some solid defense from Davidson.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Can't cash in from close range.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Jamison in the post, covered by Davidson. No good with the layup. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's Person. Outside for Jamison. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Davidson, and got it! Another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Endor, the pass to Davidson. Here's Person. Fires, high post. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Pass to Nicholson. And the layup's good off the glass. Nicholson's got 5 now.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Out to the right wing. Here's Davidson. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Nicholson. 5 points in the game. This one for 3. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Using his vertical on the offensive glass, Williamson is adept at reading misses and pouncing on second chance opportunities.
Here's Person. Pass to Endor.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. San Antonio also making a switch. Kuzma's checked in. So it's the Pelicans now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Davidson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. 5 on the clock to end the run. And it's Endor missing.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Davidson passes to Nicholson. Lob pass to Barrett. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Davidson. There's the pass to McCloud. That one misses. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Barrett. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Barrett's got 14 points for the game. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this junction.
Here's Endor, rejected by Davidson. With the drive.
Spurs foul. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans. That's good from Davidson. Tatum, he's checked in for Ingram. Both free throws good from Davidson. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes it to Person. Pass to Endor. Just 5 on the clock. To the wing right side. To stop the drought. Pelicans pull it in.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 7. Yep, that one goes. He's got 9.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Here's Davidson. Kuzma outside. Here's Endor. A 3-ball. They grab their own miss. And the basket by McLeod. McLeod's got his second basket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Person. Pass to McLeod. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Nicholson. 5 points in the game. Tatum passes to Davidson. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And San Antonio has possession. The pass to Person. Now Kevin Durant passes it to Johnson. Rejected by Davidson. To the right side. From deep. And yet another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Davidson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
For San Antonio, they've had 7 opportunities line and made good on 5 of them. First one falls.
Substitution on the court.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
San Antonio.
Griffin's checked in for San Antonio.
Spurs substitution. Griffin.
The Spurs shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Fox passes to McLeod. Unloads from 13. The rebound by Davidson. New Orleans has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Shoots the 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one. And T is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Fox deciding where to go with it. 15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. The putback can't hit the putback. And so it's New Orleans holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this.
47.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pope is out there with T. Then there's Bull. And it's Smith. And it's Hunt in at the 2. That's the Pelicans 5.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Outside Griffin. Pass to Kuzma. The 3. No good there. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Bull. He gets that one.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Outside Griffin. Back to Westbrook. Kuzma outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Wade misses.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that. And they can actually help their offense as well.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Westbrook. Up top, Kuzma. He kicks it to Griffin. And there's the pass to Kuzma. Outside Westbrook. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Pope. Passes it to Hunt. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First free throw is good.
At the line for New Orleans.
He hits both from the strike.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Westbrook kicks to Griffin. Back to Westbrook. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Kuzma. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
He's off on the first.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
Good on the second free throw. The Pelicans have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Buries it from 3-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Wade for 3. Pope with the rebound.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Here's Davidson. Hits it again. Wow.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Westbrook kicks to Kuzma. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Sharp. And here's Griffin. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
A nice shot by Davidson.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Westbrook kicks to Wade. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 17-3 run. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Griffin. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Poked away. Here's Pope, guarded by Kuzma. Hunt. And another three for New Orleans.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Westbrook passes to Kuzma. Griffin with it. There's the triple. The rebound by Davidson.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And another one falls. Amazing.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Westbrook finds Griffin. Lets it go. It's rebounded by New Orleans. The pass to Hunt. Here's Davidson. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Griffin. And there's the feed to Wade. To stop the run. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Pass to Pope. Shoots over Kuzma. Pope's shot is good.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Spurs shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Kuzma outside. Back to Westbrook. Outside Griffin. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Westbrook with the bucket.
Griffin.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Kuzma outside. Outside Westbrook. Now here's Griffin. Shot clock at 5. They get a hand on it. And they're pushing it up. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
So it's San Antonio now. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done is T.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, T.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect
of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Wade on the wing. Outside Westbrook. Griffin looking it over. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Gets a very good look and converts. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And the Spurs with possession. Pass to Griffin. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Spurs.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Pelicans with possession here. Smith the pass to Hunt. Down low. Here's Davidson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
That's good from Davidson. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for San Antonio. Outside Griffin. Pass to Kuzma. Wade trying to break free. Sharp, the second chance points on the tip in. Sharp's got 4 points this quarter.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half. And that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Oh, looks like somebody came out this half on a mission. And his intensity on offense, it's been fun to watch.
And the pass to Wade for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Westbrook kicks to Griffin. Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Griffin. The 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Spurs shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Now Westbrook. Passes it to Johnson. 4 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul.
And Greg Kelvin Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
And he can't hit the second.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any lineup. Why? Because of his versatility.
Pass to Pope. New Orleans moving the ball around.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Spurs shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Johnson finds Westbrook. Now here's Wade. Three-pointer. And they recover it.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Stolen by Wade. Now here's Griffin. Not a lot of room. And it's blocked. A nice shot by Davidson.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Spurs ball. At the line for the Spurs.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. .144 left in the fourth quarter. Wade kicks to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock over Smith. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
That's good from Westbrook. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Johnson.
2 shots.
And so Westbrook makes them both. 1:35 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Pope. And that one drops. Pope's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
Describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72 win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for T.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Griffin finds Westbrook. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Good on the bucket.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And this happens when Kuzma is aggressive. When he's looking to score, he makes the D react.
Kyle Kuzma.
The first one falls.
Line for 2.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. And so the Pelicans now can just hold on to the ball. Smith the pass to Davidson, and that one is stuffed right through.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Kuzma. Offensive rebound. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
gonna work out great today. Guys, we're gonna quit here, guys. We're gonna